everybody, welcome back youtube.com/Geekaloud for another Let's Install. This time It Takes Two on to a PlayStation 5. We're going to go ahead and download the PlayStation 5 version. According to this screen, it's 45.46 gig. Let's see if we can't clear up. You need 50 gig. Oh gosh, this is going to be a tough one. 50 gig. Oh, the Crew Motorfest and Riders Republic. It's time for you to go. If you're interested in those Let's Installs, they are available real recently on the channel. You can double back and get those. But for today's Let's Install, It Takes Two, as it was recently added, fresh titles added for the holidays in the PlayStation Plus Deluxe Games Catalog Library. Let's pull up that download now and see if it agrees with itself. 45.459 gigabytes is the full download size for It Takes Two. And once the install's complete, we'll jump on into that main menu, open up the settings, and if there's any recommendations to alterations for those settings, you know, maybe disable motion blur, this sort of thing. And we'll also check out the accessibilities menu, see what kind of options are available in there. And then, of course, as we always do in the Let's Install series, we'll bounce back out to the PlayStation 5 dashboard, and I'll wrap up this Let's Install with the current version number and the full and complete install size, as it will vary from the download size as compression is there taking place. The other thing I can tell you about is the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our video games podcast here on Geekaloud, and I invite you to check out the most recent one, episode 88. It was a news edition. We covered all the recent news. I highly encourage you to check out episode 88 of the Gaming Enforcement Agency. But for now, let's install It Takes Two here on Geekaloud. And if you've ever watched the Geekaloud closer all the way through, you'll see it ends with Unky Dunky getting his actual nickname of Unky Dunky, and it was from It Takes Two. So there is a complete playthrough of It Takes Two, available on the channel, and it includes Unky Dunky's origin story. I highly encourage you to check out those, and that all took place on an Xbox. The Xbox Series X install of It Takes Two is also available backwards on the channel. But for now, let's install It Takes Two right here, youtube.com/Geekaloud. Installed right here, youtube.com/Geekaloud. It takes two. Let's boot it on up now, check out that main menu and see if there's any recommendations we recommend here, tweaking in the settings menu. Another EA Originals titles on the Let's Install series right here, youtube.com/Geekaloud. All right, here we are at the main menu. Let's open the options menu first. We'll start with game. Menu narration off, subtitles off. Excellent choices. Text to speech off, speech to text off. Controller vibration off, simplify button mashes. Controller vibration on, button mashes off. Same again there for the other character. English and English, privacy on. No recommendations for the game. What about camera? Shakes, I'm going to leave that on. If you're susceptible to motion sickness, go ahead and turn it off. Invert vertical, invert horizontal. I don't want to invert my sticks, but that's available. Invert vertical steering is on. I'm going to leave that by default. Strong camera assistance, leave that by default. Camera sensitivities, I'm going to leave those alone. If you find yourself struggling with movement though, come back and tweak those. And the same options for Cody, the second player. So we'll leave those all default. Sound, master volume 100%, dialogue 5, music 5. Speakers, do we have headphones? Perfect for me. Take the time, set it up for your own. Stereo and high dynamic range, that's fine. Display options, gamma only. I will leave that as default. Take the time to set up for yours. And there is a full controller map. Gosh, I love it when they put a full controller map in. You can see there how straightforward the gameplay is. I highly encourage you to play this one with a co-op buddy on the couch next to you. It's a fantastic gaming experience. Let's bounce on out now, pull up the particulars, and wrap up this here Let's Install. I can tell you, it takes two. Native PlayStation 5 is currently version 1.300.000, and that is a full and complete install of 45.52 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geekaloud. Please check out the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our video games podcast. What else can you do with Geekaloud? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.